Morning, I get up early in the morning.
Good morning.
I can hear my dreams calling. Ring, ring, ring. I go and get it, go and get it. Yeah.
I go and get it, go and get it.
I go and get it, go and get it. Yeah.
Waking up in the morning. The AM Wake Up Show with Kiati, the livest show on the internet. Entertainment, interviews, family views, and news you can use.
What up, though? AM Wake Up Show. Happy Friday. We in this thing, man. We in this thing. Yeah. Yes, sir. Hopefully, y'all having a good start to the Friday, man. A good start to the Friday. One time for everybody joining us via Facebook. One time for everybody joining us via YouTube. Be sure you share the video. Matter of fact, I'll be doing that, and then I'll be forgetting to share the video myself, y'all. Out of line, tripping. But all right, there we go. Boom. Appreciate y'all for sharing this. Say two of us have shared the video so far. Both of y'all. Send y'all the cash app. I don't know which two shared it, but both of y'all that shared it. I got y'all. I'm gonna bless y'all game on the cash app, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in this morning, waking up with us this morning. I got a mood. I got a hilarious mood for y'all today. Really, the mood is via the wife, and she be having me dying. She be having me dying. Hold up. She found the mood, y'all, and I thought it was befitting. Hey. All right, we good to go. We are good to go. How y'all doing? Let me know where y'all checking in from this morning. Let me see. I see the gang. I see the gang tapping in. Nephew, what's going on? Terrion, good morning. Shedrick, good morning. Consuelo, good morning. Ree, good morning. Aisha, good morning. Jamar, good morning. Brandon, good morning. Tashana, good morning. Keisha, good morning. Cedric, what up, boy? Good morning, nephew. A+, good morning. Jeremy, good morning. Hey, man. Hey, man, say, man, we had fun last night at the Crafty Crab. You hear me? Boys in that A-leaf. All right, I see boys in that leaf. All right, y'all, here we go. Look. So this morning, let me go ahead. Serge, what's going on? Monroe, good morning this morning. Miss July, good morning. I see y'all, IG. I see y'all tapped in, IG. Good morning. Okay. All right, y'all. All right. Let's start with this mood. Joanna, good morning. Here you go. Let's start with this. Let's start with this mood today. Now, where did I put my all right, there we go. So this mood. Oh, dirty. Okay, hold up. Let's go. Let me do this one more time. All right, here got to move for the morning, y'all. Baby came, got that hair done, got that hair looking all nice and right. I synced her. So big mood. Here we go.
Say, like Raven did when she was black.
I mean, I told you in the first interview. I mean, she gave me, and then I gave her some. I do, yeah.
That's the mood, y'all. That is the move for this weekend. Do you hear
Say,
me?
like Raven did when she was black.
I mean, I told you in the first interview. I mean, she gave me, and then I gave her some. I do, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. 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 See me some. I got. That's the move this weekend. You hear me? Hopefully you get some do that, do that, do that, do that. Oh man. Hey man. Hey. Y'all cocaine, crack, with ecstasy, Xanax, whatever these new folks is on. I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. Y'all, my boy burst out into song, y'all. The boy started singing, man.
Say, like Raven did when she was black.
I mean, I told you in the first interview. I mean, she gave me.
Do y'all see the way bro eyes is looking? First, his eyes is super suspect. I don't want none of whatever they own. Bro looked down to the side, and that's when I knew he was telling the truth. Y'all might have thought he was on them drugs, and he could have been on the drugs, y'all. But when he looked down to the side, I knew that boy was telling the truth, man. He was not lying. He was not lying.
I mean, I told you in the first interview. I mean, she gave me, and then I gave her some. I do.
Y'all, that boy looked into the corner, and when he looked down, I knew whatever he said next was the truth. I know it seemed funny, but man, that dude was not lying. I believe he gave us some do that. You say you want to see. My bad. Y'all gotta we on Facebook and we on YouTube. Search Hard Body Kiati so y'all can see the videos and stuff that we show. IG, you know, I like adding y'all in, but the it looks totally different whenever you get on Facebook or YouTube. So y'all can check out Facebook or YouTube so you can see the full layout, see the full screen, see the comments. I always delete the live, y'all, on IG, but I keep it up on Facebook and on YouTube. All right, that's the first move. If one of y'all go over there, y'all tell me, y'all jump in the comments and say, hey, I came from Instagram, and then I replay it again so y'all can see what we laughing at. All right, y'all, what else we got? What else we got for y'all this morning? Dumbest thing I saw yesterday.
No snooze. It's the news you can use on the AM Wake Up Show.
Did anybody else see this news conference, man? Did anybody else see the news conference with Floyd Mayweather and I think it was Jake Paul? I think that's who he's supposed to be fighting. Now, first and foremost, I just want to say, Floyd Mayweather, you are the real MVP, brother. Do y'all understand that this man is such a high-level entertainer that we are starting to pay Floyd Mayweather for not even fighting people like of world talent? It's like the WWE with boxing gloves on, and Floyd Mayweather gets a huge paycheck at the end of the day, y'all. Now, we know good and well Jake Paul, Logan Paul, both of them. Both of them could get in there on the same night. Y'all know good and well that boy don't stand a Ice Cube's chance in hell in the ring with Floyd Mayweather. We know that. But it's entertaining. It's entertaining. Right?
Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
Yes, sir.
Get the paperwork for this bum.
Get Al Hammond.
Absolutely. I don't need Al Hammond.
Let me call Al Hammond.
I'm my own boss. I'm my own boss.
One night. Got your hat. Got your hat. Got your hat.
Chill.
Now, I don't know how many of y'all are really into movies like that, right? This was not an original move, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
I got your heart. I got your heart. Settle it. Okay, settle it. Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
Yes, sir.
Get the paperwork for this bum.
Get Al Hammond.
Absolutely. I don't need Al Hammond.
Let me call Al Hammond.
I'm my own boss. I'm my own boss.
One night. Got your hat. Got your hat. Got your hat. I got your heart. I got your heart. Settle it. Okay, settle it.
Who was sitting in the promotional meeting like, you know what would make this an even better news conference? You should grab his hat.
I got your heart. I got your heart. Settle it. Okay.
I'm my own
One
boss.
night. Got your hat. Got your hat. Got your hat.
Yeah. That boy is dumb, but they gonna get paid, man. They gonna get paid. No cap. No cap. Boys gonna get paid, man. Y'all think, what is today? May the 7th. They fighting on June the 6th. Y'all, you gotta respect Floyd Mayweather's marketing mind, man. You gotta expect his wow factor, just because at the end of the day, this man is about to get paid for fighting a YouTuber. Hey, Brenda, good morning. Like, let's really think about this, y'all. Brother is finna get a big old bag of money for fighting somebody that got popular on YouTube and then knocked out Nate Robinson and some other guy who couldn't beat up an 8th grader outside of a school. And this ain't no average regular money. Like we bought into, first and foremost, Floyd is the homie. Money team, we got love. I'm gonna make that interview happen. That's what we gonna do, man. That's what we gonna do. Now, Brenda said we underestimate the YouTubers. No, we don't. But you got to think, man. This brother is about to get a stupid, dumb bag of money for fighting somebody that normally when we talk about Floyd Mayweather, even Conor McGregor, we were like, man, just Conor McGregor was at the top of his sport and Floyd Mayweather was at the top of his sport. So for the two sports to kind of cross, it was interesting just because it's like, yeah, man, we finally get to see the old boxing versus MMA, which one would, even though I do think that if it was an MMA fight, Floyd would lose because that's not what he does. You know what I'm saying? The only reason that Conor McGregor was interesting was just because Conor McGregor, a lot of his people, he was really standing up, knocking them out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But y'all, this man is fit to fight a YouTuber, respectfully, a YouTuber that just started fighting, but he got a bunch of followers. I'm going to predict what's going to happen now. All right. Here you go. Remember I told y'all first. Floyd Mayweather is finna get 2 bags. He gonna beat up this brother. Then the other brother is gonna want to get back because the other brother be boxing too. I think the other brother is a little bit heavier than this brother, I believe. And Floyd finna knock his brother out. Well, let me not even say knocking. Let me not say knock out, because Floyd ain't really knocking nobody out like that, you know, respectfully. One of the greatest of all time, but his thing is not knockouts. His thing is brother just want to get on there and tap you more than you tap him. He want to talk crazy and move around. You know what I'm saying? And he goes, you know. Floyd might not knock him out. Let me be real. Floyd might not knock him out, but I need to hit Ocho Cinco. I saw him at the news conference yesterday too. Yeah, but it's gonna be interesting, y'all. Am I watching? Yes, I will be watching. I definitely will be watching. I'm gonna be up watching. But easy. I think, you know, Floyd gonna do what he do, and then the brother gonna jump in, and Floyd gonna have to, you know, then he gonna fight. His brother can fight a little bit better. It's gonna be a little more interesting because, you know, anytime somebody get beat up and then their brother jump in and fight, then that almost makes it a better money play, you know. Floyd Mayweather gonna get the bag 2 times. Then my boy Jay gonna Floyd gonna hit that boy. He gonna say,
What I do ya pop bop do tap I do yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's make it one night. Got your hat. Got your hat. Got your hat. I got your heart. I got your heart. Okay, chill.
boys gonna get paid 2 times, man. Remember I told y'all that. We predicted it here first. Boys gonna get paid 2 times. 2 times, man. Y'all, I'm gonna show y'all. I got a great Let's Argue. It's Friday, so I wanted to be sure that we had a Let's Argue that would last through the weekend. Okay. Where's my wife? I thought my wife was gonna. Let me see real quick. Let me see before I play this. Let me see. All right, I tried to ask before I did this. Ladies, have y'all ever been in a relationship and your girl said something that she ain't really mean, but she said it, so you made her stick to it? Right? Sometimes you be in these relationships, people say stuff that they don't really mean, but you don't know that because they said you should do it. They don't always turn out the right way. Y'all check this out.
Ran up on this girl, and I was like, yo.
It was my approach that morning, though, because I got up that morning, I got dressed, everything. He's like, what you got planned today? I was like, he's like, oh, nothing. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go do this. I got to run to Target, and I'm about to go there and fuck her up. And da-da-da, I said the person's name. Like, in my routine for the day, it was like Target,
Charlemagne,
Starbucks, I'm going to get some groceries, and then I'm going to fuck her up.
Very important,
and then, yes.
She's leaving out some very important parts, right?
Period.
Prior to all of this, right, me and her had a conversation. I said, yo, we having mad issues with sex. We don't want to get separated. Like, we don't want to get separated. Can I just have a side chick? And she was like, yeah. She was.
All right, here you go. How many times have you been in a relationship and out of anger, you may have said something that technically you really didn't mean, but out of you being mad and frustrated, you said it, right? I know none of y'all gonna admit to that this morning. Like, we know. But in this 19 years that we've been together, now I ain't gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say she just said, but
was like, yeah. And I was like, I'm
You
asking
ain't gonna
you.
do it though.
So no, but so I said I'm asking you seriously. I'm not saying this as a joke. I'm asking you, like, if sex with me is too much for you, like, can I just go get my rocks knocked off by somebody else? And she was just like, DeVal, do what you got to do.
You a wild boy. Y'all
Right,
Brooklyn niggas some wild boys.
So I asked her this. She said yes. So I was like, yo, you said yes. I'm gonna go out and do it. I meet a young lady, right? We don't even have sex. We don't have sex. We start talking. I was like, yo, this young lady cool. And I said, part of the problem is if I like you, this can be too dangerous. True. I don't want to have sex with somebody that I like. I want to have sex with somebody and let it be transactional. So me and the young lady just became friends. She found out me and the young lady was talking, right? Ended up taking a shift at the young lady's job so that she can confront her at work.
that's an added level of dedication now. That is an added level. She went and got a job at where the girl worked so she could check the girl. That's crazy. That's crazy. Nah, I don't think he's talking too much, man. I think that whenever he said it, right, now he has to explain how they got there because, again, this ain't nobody that's dating. This is his wife. And so whenever you say she said it was cool and you went and found somebody, that now you got to explain what you was talking about, big fella.
Woke up in the morning, mad regular. Just woke up mad regular, just like, yeah, I'm gonna go to Target, I'm gonna drop Jackson to school, and then I'm gonna just go fuck this bitch up. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what
You
are
got a whole job?
about? I said, I asked you if I could do this. You said yes.
Why'd you say yes?
I didn't think he was gonna do it. It was kind of in the heat of the moment. We're arguing, and I'm just like, whatever. Go ahead.
Devon, that's why you gotta have homies. Because if you'd have called me, I'd have been like, nigga, she don't mean yes. She's testing you.
Right. That was the last thing on my mind.
He was testing her too.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, Charlamagne. Angela said it. Angela said the truth right here. I asked the question because I really wanted her to be like, hell no, I'm gonna handle my business. I never expected her to say yes. When she said yes, it hurt my feelings too.
Just devastated.
My ego, because I'm like, now you don't even care if I fuck somebody else.
Word up.
What the fuck? Now I gotta go out and fucking do it. Like that's.
And then he had a point to prove. Let me tell you,
I didn't even really want to do it.
He didn't want to do it, and then after I found out about them just even talking, I was like, I don't want you talking to her anymore, and that made him want to talk to her that much more.
Because then I'm like, you forbid
and the shit went on for months where it was
me?
just like. Because he was like, you're not going to forbid me.
I'm like,
and I was
you
like,
can't. You're not the warden. You can't forbid me to. And the funny thing is, we had these conversations on the podcast because I want people who are in relationships to realize that sometimes you go through stuff in relationships, and you can't just throw a relationship away because someone doesn't meet the standard exactly all the time.
Or in that moment.
You know what I'm saying? And
we had Bishop T.D. Jakes up here last week. He was saying the same exact thing.
You got to give people grace.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you.
Now,
gotta,
back to this young lady.
Uh-huh.
So, what did you tell her was your situation? Was she cool?
I was honest with her. I was very honest with her. I said, listen, I'm married. My wife said I could have a pass. Me and her have been going through some things, sexually. She said I could have a pass.
That's too much information.
She was like,
you had to tell her that.
You know what? I shouldn't have. But I'm gonna be honest, bro. I didn't even know how to maneuver in this situation because I didn't really want to get the pass. I wanted my wife to step up the same way I step up every day and say, if my wife needs this, I'm gonna find a way to do it.
Right.
I wanted my wife to step up and say, yo, my husband's not going out here and doing nothing. I'm gonna figure out a way to make it work. But when she
Okay, so here, this part right here.
What did you tell her was your situation? Was she cool?
I was honest with her. I was very honest with her. I said, listen, I'm married. My wife said I could have a pass. Me and her have been going through some things, sexually. She said I could have a pass.
That's too much information.
She was.
Now, I don't know if that's quote unquote too much information. Because at the end of the day, I'm here, right? Now, had he lied and not told the girl, you know, what was going on or whatever the situation was, then it wouldn't have been enough information. I don't think, I think if she told him to take care of his business, I feel like he had to tell whoever the girl was the real, just because at the end of the day, you still have a real situation going on. And not even a situation. You're married. You know what I'm saying? So that's the real. So I'm gonna tell you the truth, because you can't be out here playing, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I would have, if my wife said do this, you gotta let the other person know, hey man, this is the full situation. So you don't get out here playing and being, you know, whatever. Cause you play. My wife is not playing with y'all like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like he gave her too much information. You know, if he better protect his long-term interest, god dog it. He playing and she get out there online playing, or what if he didn't say he was married and the brother's an actor. I forget the name of the show that he act on. What is the show he act on? Is it Sisters by Tyler Perry or something like that? Tyler Perry Sisters. Yeah, Sisters. So he go play with the girl. The girl like, hey man, I got me an actor. Whoop whoop, this and that, and jump online playing, and now it's a whole another issue based on something that started out of a argument with his wife. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That fool's crazy.
Like,
you had to tell her that.
You know what? I shouldn't have. But I'm gonna be honest, bro. I didn't even know how to maneuver in this situation because I didn't really want to get the pass. I wanted my wife to step up the same way I step up every day and say, you know, if my wife needs this, I'm gonna find a way to do it. Right. I wanted my wife to step up and say, yo, my husband's not going out here and doing nothing. I'm gonna figure out a way to make it work. But when she said, go ahead and do your thing, it hurt me. So now I'm like, now I got to go out here and do it. So I met this chick and then I told her what it was. We started talking and she was actually just a real cool person. So then I was just like, if we have sex and we like each other, it's going to be a problem. And she was like, yeah. And she was just like, I don't think we should have sex. And I was like, I don't think we should have sex neither. So then we just was talking, like we were just cool peoples. And that was my outlet enough. You know what I'm saying?
She's about to swing on you now.
She probably is.
That boy protected himself quick. I think she really do be swinging. You could tell. Yeah, no, man. I think definitely that you can't look at people and know what they be going through in their relationship. I think that, you know, at the end of the day, if she was in a situation. Oh, there she go. Now she want to comment. Now she want to comment. I think it's an interesting conversation. Most women would feel like if he's having sex issues with the wife, why say that to another woman, right? But what he's saying is, this is the real reason why I'm at this point. you know what I'm saying? So I think it's interesting, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a difference between needy and greedy, right? So and I know that may not sound like the right thing to say, but there's definitely a difference between needy and greedy. And so even when you meet a dude and be like, hey man, whatever, what's your situation? And the boy say, hey man, I'm greedy out here. It's like, you dirty, you know. I don't know. I think this started because everybody's talking about the brother. This started by her telling him it was cool to go do it. Had she not said it was cool to go do it, or had he brought up what he needed and she met the need, it never would have got to the point to where she said, well, go do it. And then he was even out there getting into that situation. If we being real, if we being honest this morning. A lot of stuff happens whenever, and they blame you for the stuff that happens when you could legit at the very start of the issue, if you handle that the right way, then it'll never get to the backside of what he did when he went to his wife and said, hey, I have a need. And she said, well, that ain't what I'm here for. You tripping. You better go some. All right, boom. So now he's out there explaining this situation when had she just, this is the need, cool. Because he did all that just to get to the end to say, I really didn't want her. I didn't want to even be in that situation. But whenever she agreed and was like, well, cool, go do you, this and that, and then it's like, you know. So I think it's easy for us to talk about what bro did wrong in the situation. But had she got him situated, he wouldn't have even been in that situation. Respectfully, to me. You know what I'm saying? Now she got a whole job. Yeah, she went and got a job so she could check the girl and find out about the girl. Baby, hold up, what? The man is, baby, we trying to say the main question? Because I'm not, the main question is, why is he not wanting to meet his need from the jump? I don't get it. Or is it the main question is, why is she not wanting to meet his need from the jump? Because the main question, I don't know. Had you picked up the phone when I called you? Now she want me to call.
You said it right the last time. I was typing too fast.
Slow down.
The main question is, why is she not wanting to meet his need in the first place? What is he not doing?
Why gotta be a what is he not doing?
I mean, because that's where it's starting. So the question, he came to her saying, babe, you're not meeting this need for me, whatever. So so he has an issue. So if she's not doing it, it's the reason she's not doing it. So, babe, let's figure out, what am I not doing to make you want to meet my needs?
He said that her sex drive wasn't as high as his sex drive.
Okay, so that's the issue. Not, the first thing, can I get a girlfriend? Like, it's like, really? Okay, if that's what you want to come and ask me, all right, whatever, go do what you want. Instead of you saying, well, babe, let's figure out what's going on with you. I know it may not be, you just had kids, da. You know what I'm saying? Like, the first thing you go to is, oh, can I get a girlfriend, somebody to help to do it? And that's going to piss her off, whatever, boy, do whatever, get out my face type thing. So, like, and then you go do it? Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's way deeper. And to me, it was just childish on his behalf to even say, oh, well, let me go get a girlfriend to do it, instead of figuring out if you really wanted it from your wife, why are you even bringing up another girl? So I call BS.
I didn't take it like that. I don't know. Maybe we heard too. I didn't take it like that.
And I said her name. Like, in my routine for the day, it was like Target,
Charlamagne.
Starbucks. I'm gonna get some groceries, and then I'm gonna go fuck her.
Very important.
And then
she's leaving out some very important parts, right?
Period.
Prior to all of this, right? Me and her had a conversation. I said, "Yo, we having mad issues with sex. We don't want to get separated. Like we don't want to get separated. Can I just have a side chick?" And she was like, "Yeah."
I didn't hear what you heard.
He was like, "Yeah."
He said we was having a lot of issues with sex, and so I said,
and I was like, "I'm asking you."
Ain't gonna do it though.
So no, so I said, "I'm asking you seriously. I'm not saying this as a joke. I'm asking you, like, if sex with me is too much for you, like, can I just go get my rocks knocked off by somebody else?" And she was just like, "DeVal, do what you got to do."
So. By him saying no, seriously, if I need boom, I don't see where, if that was the point, because again he said no, for real, and then she could have been like, well, no, let's deal with what we need to deal with, or I don't know. Whenever he said no, seriously, because if y'all playing and joking and you go back and I ask you, no, like stop playing straight up. And you still be, well, nah, do you? Like that don't, I understand where it's easy to throw the blame on bro, but if they married and he's having a real conversation about whatever, at that point, by her saying anything other than, no, baby, that ain't what I want, or why would you bring that up, or whatever the case. And I don't know what they sex problem was, you know what I'm saying? But if he's asking and she's saying, yeah, do you? Because at that point when he said, no, I'm for real, she could have been like, okay, well, nah, seriously, nah, baby, my sex drive is low. Let's go figure that out, or let's go do this and that. As a woman.
But that's not what he said. He said, can I go find somebody else to do it? That's not what he said.
What he started with was we were having mad sex problems. So I don't know what that is or what that means, but apparently it had to be something to where she told him to go do whatever he was trying to do. He said this wasn't a random just day where I came up with something. We had been having sex problems. And so that in their relationship, who knows what their sex problems were. But for them to be at a point to where at least he sat down to have a conversation about it and then went back to get clarity again, I don't look at it like, I don't feel how you feel about it. James said, I disagree with Mika respectfully. I feel she had an opportunity to tell him at that point where she needed to be more willing to meet his needs respectfully.
Yeah.
Kwame said, be mature wife. Audrey said they need Brother Royce for a day. Tashana said the fact that he even wanted to go outside the marriage is a problem.
Period. Because my thing is, if she was on the other foot and she did something, he would not be able to even function. Like, it would be a whole different story. He would leave, and you know what I'm saying? Like, dudes cannot take what they give out. Like, period.
But I think had the shoe been on the other foot and she said that, I don't think his response would have been the same as her response. So you can't penalize nobody for the way they respond to a difficult question. If that's the way you choose to respond to a difficult question, and again, I don't know how long they've been married. I don't know what their sex issues or problems was. Again, and sometimes people say things for shock value. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Aspen Counseling. This communication. They could discuss what the issues they have sexually and then decide what they want to do moving forward. Yeah. And again, who knows how many conversations they had before the conversation got to this point. For real, who knows? You know what I'm saying? I feel like, at the end of the day, the reason why we even discuss this is because it's real people out here dealing with these problems. Yeah. And again, yeah, Kwame said we don't have to do hypotheticals because this is a real situation. Right. And again, we're watching 2 minutes of a marriage issue that probably has been going on for who knows how long. You know what I'm saying? Tina said the conversation should have been, let's see why the wife's sex drive have decreased.
Exactly. Why would he even bring up the whole girlfriend thing? You know what I'm saying? Like that would have
No,
pissed me
but
off.
my thing is, we don't know if he did. We don't know if he did or not. This could already. You say what happened?
You say you don't know if he did what? Bring up the girlfriend?
No.
Bring up.
We don't know if they've already had the conversation about the sex drive and it didn't go the right way. And that's why I got to this point. We don't know.
Yeah. Okay. But it still don't make sense to me. Like, if you love your wife, from what you're saying, you didn't want to do it anyway. Why even bring that up instead of just really honing in on the fact of, okay, let's figure out what's wrong with your sex drive.
Right.
Or,
that sounds good. But at the same time, if you love your husband, why would you tell him yes? Why would you tell him to go do what he needs to do?
That's why he even brought it up sarcastically, not thinking she would even say whatever. He probably was pissed off and was like, all right, bro, whatever, just do whatever you're gonna do. Not thinking you're gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
But again, if you love your husband, same question. Why would you tell him cool? That she could have been like, come on, stop playing, fool. Like we don't play like that. And then it would have been whatever the case. We always talk about why would you do this or why would you do that? It's like at the same time, in relationship, there are all kind of reasons for people to there are all kind of explanations after people do stuff that don't make sense to us in our minds. You know what I'm saying? So it's one thing whenever, like, you know, and we've been in a relationship a long time. Man, it's certain times you might have cussed your husband out, cussed your wife smooth out, right? And somebody outside the relationship be like, man, why would you talk to her like that? Or how did it get to this point? Fam, sometimes you go off and say some stuff just out of, you know, we not leaving this situation. So it's like, you know, people be trying to vent. You can't explain why. That's the reason why people need the Brother Royces in the
right. But then too, let's touch this real quick. He's wanting more than just sex because he started talking to the girl and started getting emotionally attached to the girl. You know what I'm saying? So for him going to tell her, oh, well, me and my wife having issues, like, if you're trying to just go have sex, bro, just go meet the girl, have sex, and then go about your business, go home. You know what I'm saying? So he was lacking way more than just the sex thing. Because he was talking too much.
Okay.
And that's my take on that. We're not going to agree. Obviously.
That's definitely why we called it the Let's Argue of the Day, God dog it. I just when you go down that road, I think by the time you get on the road, sometimes you just be on the road. You know what I'm saying?
My thing be, put yourself in her position. If she would have gone and talked to another guy because he's not meeting her needs, you know, in whatever way she needs or whatever, and she's getting it from another man, the husband is gonna feel a way. He's gonna start feeling insecure, and you know what I'm saying? Like, his ego gonna be bruised. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, put yourself in her shoes. Like, for you to go telling another girl, oh, she don't do this or whatever, talking down about your wife to another woman, like that's bogus.
Right. I hear you, but at the same time, bro, say he really an informant. Same time.
You say he what?
One of the comments say he's really an informant. He talking too much.
Right.
I don't. What's the right way to say it?
And then for you to say, oh, I ended up liking her, so I was like, well, let's just not have sex and we being friends. Man, come on, bro. Like, I call BS. I think he slept with the girl still. Like, he just putting on the front for the show. and he's not gonna tell his wife the truth. Period.
Okay. I think the shoe on the other foot comment. So it's almost like we wasn't there, right? I don't think, you know, it's an ugly place to be in. You don't want bro to be stuck out there like that, or her to be out there like that. As a couple that's been together for a long time, you fight for other couples. It's a good thing for you to see other couples that are successful. You like to see other couples whenever they figure their problems out, because the honest truth is a lot of marriages don't make it. I think they say the divorce rate is like 1 out of 2 or something like that. It's about a 50% divorce rate. Big Bang Hank, what's good? So in your mind, you want to see couples make it. And in real life, we understand that sometimes people have unconventional means to make that happen. So when we get to the point of the conversation where we start talking about, well, if the shoe was on the other foot and if this and that, it's just almost like.
What do you mean? But you have to have empathy for other people. Like
no. And that's what I'm saying.
How to look at it from both angles. Period.
Right. No, and I definitely am. Hey man, tell that fool I said Rose. Bro said he's seeing Dr. Rose. Tell him I said Rose.
Who's seeing him?
I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay.
I just think, again, man, when it comes to this situation, there's a lot of empathy that you can feel, but based on what they're saying, again, your mouth has the power of life or death. So whenever you get to the point to where somebody says, hey, we're having a lot of issues sexually, can I try this? At that point, you being the wife and the other half, there's a lot of uncomfortable conversations that you and I have had. You know what I'm saying? To where you just got to be like, yo, no, that ain't where I'm at, or no, this not what I'm. Regardless of what people say, you still have to, say what you feel and keep it real. The same way we saying that he out of line for saying what he said, she out of line for going to try to get a job where the girl worked and doing that. Like,
why?
Who does all that?
Y'all are like one person. Y'all all
who?
Kwame, I'm a block him.
Like she went, she ran again. She went to get a whole shift. Like, let me do this background check real quick.
Because
she gonna feel me. It's like, wait, you got it to this point.
But she said he kept talking to her. They said it. He kept talking to the girl even after they was like, all right, you need to let that go. He kept doing it. So, all right, cool. You're not gonna listen to me. I'm gonna fix it.
She had tried to get a job before that part. She said he kept talking to her after she tried to go get a job because she told him but not being funny. The part where he was talking about you can't forbid and all that old stuff. Nah, we married. So if it's something that's going on that you don't like, regardless of what it is, I'm not rocking like that, because at the end of the day, my loyalty is to you. So if you say anything, it could be a high school classmate, it could be a girl at the corner store, it could be, at the end of the day, I'm rocking with you because we agreed that we gonna do this together. You know what I'm saying? So that part about, well, you can't forbid me not to do. I'm like, wait a minute, fam. This ain't just no regular chick. This is your wife. This is the better half. You know what I'm saying? They call it your better half for a reason. So for me, I would have, even at that point, whenever you was like, all right, this is too much, this is not what I signed up for, whatever the case may be at that point, then I'm cool. You know, the whole point about, you know, you ain't gonna forbid me to do that. Like, I don't know, big fella. That ain't where we at.
All right. I'm over it.
You done?
Yeah. What's the next story?
Oh, that's an ugly fly. The next story is, are you coming up here?
I don't know if I want to sit next to you right now. No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna go to the story about the girl that got shot. Dude killed his ex-girlfriend.
No, I'm not coming.
You don't want to come when I talk about that? Last night, what side of town was it on? I want to say that it was on. Let me see where it was at. Party Street near Lockwood Drive. Is Lockwood the? I'm thinking. Why am I thinking Lockwood? Got to be Fifth Ward. But I don't think Fifth Ward is by the 610 North Loop. HPD responded to a shooting call at an apartment and found a woman's body. They said she had been shot in the chest. The man who lived there told the officers he was awakened by somebody banging on his door. When he went to answer, his ex-girlfriend made her way inside, and the two struggled before he shot her. He was took into custody, interviewed, but no charges will be expected, and nobody else was inside the home at that time. Man, look. Y'all better leave them folks alone, man. She done came to the man's house, baby. Pushed her way. Who in here? Ain't nobody in here. Somebody in here and pushed her way up in the man's house. And man.
Did she die?
Yeah, she did.
Oh. Damn.
She did. That junk sad, man.
I mean, I wonder if she had a weapon, because why would he go straight to just shoot? Why he just didn't, he a man. He couldn't push out the door and keep him moving.
You know she could have been bigger than him. But you know, this is Texas. And so you got to remember, for a lot of people, it don't even be about that. You know, people be telling you, if you step 1 foot on my property, I'll shoot you. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that she had pushed her way into his house, allegedly, man, that junk's sad. The sister lost her life last night because at 4 a.m, you popped up at somebody's house trying to push your way in. If you in my house after a certain time, you're an intruder. You know what I'm saying? Like if I ain't let you in, and if I ain't let you in and you in, and I ain't invite you up in here, that's what I'm saying. What it is. Yeah. Mother's Day is on Sunday. I asked my wife if sex was a gift. She said, "Nah, player." She said, "Do that, do that." She be that. I know what I'm not getting her. I'm not getting her no flowers, y'all. Flowers is not what we getting the wife for Mother's Day.
I don't want nothing I have to take care of or nothing that, none of that.
you might not be getting your wife no flowers either. There's a shortage in flowers, and so the prices are a lot higher for flowers. So if flowers is something you were planning on getting Sunday for your wife, you might want to get chocolates or something, a margarita machine or something. Flowers gonna be a little bit high, and you know a lot of people been on a budget. So you know you go out there to get them $30 flowers, and them $30 flowers is now $50. She gonna be like, baby, why you ain't give me no vase? They ran out. They ran all out of vase. It was crazy. That boy said we need Kevin Samuels on the show. You stupid. D, you stupid. Woman, I don't understand why. He be talking about, ain't that the one to be talking about women's hair and you can afford the bag, but you can't afford, like, yeah, that guy.
Right.
Now, he can't come get on this show. I got too many female viewers. I need my day ones to stay.
Kwame is he talking about emotions get you shot sometimes.
I'm not laughing at that.
That's not funny. But I mean it's true though. But
You cry sometimes. Hey, I know I'm not the only one that be getting them phone scams that be calling them robocalls. It's a lady, she got a scam, right? A phone call, number call that she didn't know. She picked that mug up, and she's a retired professor, so she ain't, you know, she kind of smart. She said, man, the number was from a zip code for one of my relatives, so I picked it up to make sure that it was everything was cool. She said the person on the other end said, I want you to listen carefully. And she hung the phone up in their face, right? Then she got a text message from that same number, said somebody was going to kill her and they needed $25,000 if she didn't want to die. Her friend told her to call the police. So she ended up calling the cops, and guess what the cops did? Nothing.
of course.
Officer said it's a scam. You know, we're hearing a lot about these lately. People use burner phones and you can't trace them. She said she was scared, so she blocked the number and shared the story. But they said, man, people are reporting more that robocalls are calling them. A lot of them are saying they from government agencies, or it's people that are saying that they want to kill you. And if you don't want me to kill you, you better pay me, god dog it. It said, and it worked. Apparently, last year, people lost more than $3.3 billion to fraud schemes. That's crazy. Somebody called me. Tashana says she's been threatened before, for real. These people bold. Oh, they said it's just in. Federal grand jury has indicted 4 former Minneapolis police officers for the death of George Floyd. Ex-officers Tautau, Jay Alexander, and Thomas Lane are charged with aiding and abetting and are set to stand trial in August. They all pleaded not guilty. I feel bad for the officer that said it was one of the officers that said it was like his first week on the job or something. And he asked the dude, you know, hey, bro. He's like, nah, man. That's crazy. Gotta hold these folks accountable, man. Gotta hold these folks accountable. So I wonder now, do they take them back into custody? Or if they already are out, do they just leave them out?
But you know, dude is trying to the one who got charged or whatever. He's trying to do another trial.
Oh yeah, we knew they was gonna do that. Remember, and we said that he gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna win, just not win, but they gonna probably try to lighten the sentence to doing whatever, just because at the end of the day they got the first initial charge. So now at that point, said they willfully failed to aid Floyd and deprived him of his rights, according to indictment. Oh snap, baby, we got that appointment in a minute.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. The argument about the argument about this these married folks ran a little bit longer than we expected. Baby, is it safe for me to come downstairs?
I don't know, bro.
Wait a minute, didn't I buy you crab legs last night? And drinks? It ain't even been 24 hours. I'm coming downstairs. I scared.
All right, yeah.
Bought you crab legs, girl, and drinks. Yeah, I'm coming downstairs. Where my pistol at, just in case we.
All right, you gonna be on the news.
I am gonna be on the news. They're gonna be like, hey, media personality shot his wife in the leg. Said I needed to walk, officer. I could have put my foot in her ass.
Goodbye.
Your nephew said that he bought you crab legs the other day. You didn't even eat them.
Because we came here at 10 o'clock at night.
Baby, we ate the crab legs at 11 something that night last night.
Bye. You talk too much, DeVal. You know their last name is Ellis, right?
Well, glad I ain't one of them.
You're Ellis Brown.
No, my G. No, my G. That ain't. D Bailey, I see how she do you, bro. Just say it. Just say it. Girl.
What?
Say what again?
You really interrupted my nap. I was trying to take a nap.
Hey, ain't no nap taken during this show. Get your ass up. I was trying to take a nap. Nah.
Come on, bye, y'all. Just seeing y'all. See y'all on the AM Wake Up Show group chat. Peace out.
That's why you didn't come up here, because you was trying to lay down?
Yep. Oh, yeah, we need to find out when the verses is, Keisha. I'm going to look today.
I think it's Saturday.
We need to do, that's going to be a good one.
All right, you sleep during my show. Sleep during my show if you want to. I'm going to be like.
If sex with me is too much for you, like, can I just go get my knocks rocked off, my rocks knocked off by somebody else? And
you can get your rocks knocked off, all right.
Don't knock my rocks off. I need them. Please don't knock my rocks. Please don't knock my rocks off.
And with me.
Baby, don't be like that. Don't be like that, baby. I got your hat. All right, baby.
Bye.
To say, like Raven did when she was black.
I mean, I told you in the first interview. I mean, she gave me, and then I gave her some. I mean, she gave me, and then I gave. I mean, she gave, and then she gave me, she gave me, yeah.
You extra. I think he have like a mental disorder. Something must.
Boy, hit that doom dot.
Yeah.
But he was in the right pitch. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all lucky we gotta go.
Kwame, I'm gonna beat him. We gonna fight when we see each other. He always be on my road. Like, we gonna fight for real. What?
That's how, that y'all. This screenshot is an accurate depiction of how my wife and I be looking whenever we be trying to. This screenshot right here. This is accurate. We're not gonna talk about the versus battle we had in Crafty Crab last night, to where it was a whole concert. I looked up, my wife was back there making TikTok videos, dancing. I said, okay.
TikTok.
Yeah. Reels. She making reels. Hit her with that.
Bye. Bye, baby. Bye. I'm out.
Baby. This shit, what the?